Hey, how's it going? It's Nolan here. And in this video lesson, like all my video lessons and all my lessons online, I'm going to show you stuff on a guitar which you can use straight away. So tonight at the gig or wherever you're playing, you can use this stuff really quickly and you can get results. That's what it's all about. We're celebrating Burning Ballads Week over here at the Nolan camp, and in that whole mood, I'm going to have a look at Clair de Lune, which is the ballad featured in Burning Ballads, and the version which I recorded with Jimmy Rosenberg on YouTube. Just to say about the Burning Ballads course, it's packed full of devices and stuff which you can use straight away to convey your emotions and feelings in ballads and in gypsy jazz. So be sure to check it out. It's something really special, and it's aimed at getting results fast. Okay, so that's the Burning Ballads course. This is just like the tip of the iceberg here. But here's something for you right now. So this is Clair de Lune, and it's a session I recorded with Jimmy a few years ago, 4 years ago. And yeah, Jimmy's the best. He's got the magic fingers, and I treasure these moments with Jimmy. And let's have a little walk through right now and see what's going on. Here's the intro. Okay, so that was just the intro setting up the ballad in D minor, because we're playing Clair de Lune in D minor. I'll show you the chords. So we started with this chord, which is B flat, F, G, D. And all these chords are played out of time, and someone's playing the chords and then the other guy's improvising over it. So it's the B flat chord, then we go to G minor, just the third fret there with the bar chord G minor, G minor 7. Then another version of G minor Jimmy plays, so the B flat in the bass, B flat, G, D. It's a really useful chord. Still G minor. And then landing on the A7, which is going to set it up for D minor, A7 being the dominant 7th into D minor. So, and then Jimmy plays this chord, which you can see right there in the screenshot, and that's A7 sharp 9, and that really sets it up poised for the D minor. So that's A, G, C sharp, F, C. So that's a great chord to get into D minor. And then I do this thing where we go, which is just harmonics on A. So 12th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret on a D string. And then we're ready to get into it. So let's check it out again now that we know that info. And here we go. Here's the intro again. B flat, G minor 7 there he's playing. Inversion of G minor, A7. Okay, melody now. Okay, so straight away, I'm playing the melody, but I'm embellishing it. That's something I really explore in Burning Ballads. And what I did in that instance was to go, instead of da da dee dee dum dum dum, I went something like. So I was going da 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 da. Those notes, and then this chord. So that chord is G minor 7. So barred on the 8th fret, then it's a nice inversion of G minor 7. Yeah, and then this phrase I play, basically ending on that note, which is the C, which is gives it that 11th sounding, which keeps it wide open. To me, it keeps the minor chord wide open. So I was going, you know, this G minor 11 sound. Let's see when we carry on. Or we'll just recap there. There's that chord. There's the phrase. Okay, so the second bit of the tune, instead of going, I basically went, and actually Jimmy did the same thing, luckily, or actually telepathically, sorry, with the chords. So basically that is going C, instead of C, 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 F, I'm going C, C, F sharp, F, and Jimmy's going C, C, F sharp, F. And that's a good device that you can use. Instead of just going to the 7th, you can approach the major chord from one fret up. So from one semitone up. That's got real growly kind of angular feel to it with the harmony. Yeah, so let's look at that again. And then when I get to the F, I do this lick, which is like the country kind of lick. And it's a good way of hitting the major chord there, really definite into the major pocket. So, you know, it's the F. So you barred it on the 8th fret, just the B and E string, and then you go in with the pinky, which is on the B string. If you're in C, D, in F, right? So that's what I do, and then carry on. Well, let's just recap that bit. F sharp, F, country lick. Okay, that note there, it's not in the melody, but it's a great note to hit when you're on a 7th chord. So it's A7, and like that chord that Jimmy set it up, the ballad with, it's got its feature in that note. So the lick is, and when you're on a 7th chord in a ballad and you've got lots of space, it's some great notes to use. So C, C sharp, C, B flat, C. So yeah, so that's what I was using right there. Take it back, recap. F sharp. There's that note. D minor. Okay, so that lick is like a real kind of gypsy lick. Over the A7, I'm doing something like. So that's just like A, da, 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 yeah, ba, 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 C sharp, E, A, landing on that. Yeah. Slow motion. That's a real good tension note for the 7th chord there, and then I juxtapose it with the A to get the dissonance. And that's actually another thing you can do if you want to make a chord. You know, you got A7, A13. I call it A Spanish. If you just take a bar chord and then extend the pinky, A Spanish, and that note is the flat 9, and it's the tension note, the dissonance. So then let's see what happens. Second half of the tune. Again, that note there, where I go, that's for the D7 sharp 9. So it's, again, on a ballad it sounds great, and it's F, F sharp. Okay. Okay, that bit there where I land on G minor, I use the same chord I did in the beginning, that G minor 7 chord, but I surround it with 2 diminished chords. Yeah, because I've got the space, I go something like that. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's the harmonic technique. We go, you hit the harmonic and then you push the string back between the bridge and the tailpiece to get that whammy bar effect. Once in a while, it's alright. That effect there is interesting. That's a double octave effect. So instead of one octave, it's 2 octaves. Right. right? So it's the 5th fret on the E string and the 5th fret on the top E string, the same fret. So then you're hiding your pick between your first finger there, and then with your thumb and your second finger you're going, you know, you can practice going whatever. So it's that effect, which gives a real kind of creepy, sneaky kind of feel to it. Okay, now the solo, my solo. So that beginning of the solo, I'm not going to analyze every note in this solo or this video, but that's something I do quite a lot. So at the beginning it's D minor to D7, so I go. So it's going from the sus4, the G. That's a nice way to go from D minor to D major. And then followed by this for D7. Something like that. Sounds nice. That G minor lick is, you've got these G minor, pretty little minor thirds. So again, in a ballad, you've got time, you can go like, just to fill in the space there. Yeah, so take it from the beginning of the solo. Jimmy nodding at me there. There, this minor. There's that sharp 9. Okay, that lick there kind of sounded a bit funny, found a bit strange, but it sounded really cool. And what it was we hit D minor. And the end of that lick, I played this chord, D minor 6 on the 2nd fret, and I was going basically those kind of notes. So and ending up there, and basically without the frills, it's just, which is G, but juxtapose over D, and you get a nice D minor, and you get that's a cool thing there. Second half of the tune there. So what I was doing there was getting kind of real bluesy. So for the D minors, I was going these blues notes, but sliding down to it. And when I got to G minor, I was doing the same. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of pushing the blues over that bit. Big blues band. Okay, so that is the interlude where we're going between my solo and Jimmy's, and actually there's a key change there. So I'm just doing something like that. So we actually changed to E minor there. So instead of D minor, we're going to E minor. So the way to do that, the chord you want to precede E minor with is B7. And again, I'm doing it here, B Spanish. So B major, then extend the pinky, and you get that Spanishy sound. And then we're going to go into E minor. So let's check out some of Jimmy's solo. And I changed the rhythm here. And so let's watch a bit, then I'll talk about the rhythm. Okay, so what's happening with that rhythm, instead of just playing the ballad thing, I'm just going into a kind of funky Latin feel, and I'll show you kind of what I'm doing. If I just take one chord, the E minor 9, I'm kind of playing it like this, or this is the kind of rhythm I'm doing. Something like that. So on one chord, it kind of sounds like this. Yeah, so it's a funky kind of rhythm sound. I look at a lot of these rhythms in Burning Ballads, of course, and so that's just a quick tip there. That's the rhythm I'm doing. Also, talk about harmony. On the second half of the tune, instead of starting with E minor again, I start with B minor, then E7, then A minor. So I start B minor 11, E7 to A minor. So traditionally it's da da dee 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 da 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 dee, but then the cool harmony is ba ba bee 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 ba. Yes, you got the B minor 11, E7, A minor. That's the rhythm. Jimmy's solo is just out of this world. I've got to get him in the room here and talk about that next time he's up. So carry on. Second chorus. Keeping that rhythm going. B Spanish. B minor 11, E7, A minor. That thing there he does, he goes. So in his solo he's going. Yeah, so you got the root A on top, C, E, A, then taking this down a fret each time. Yeah, let's just go back a bit, check that out. You'll see him do that in his solo. B minor 11, E7. Here we go. Got the center. Nice effect. Blues licks there from Jimmy. Okay, the interlude bit again. So to get back into D minor, we hit the A7. Again, the whammy bar effect. Again, that enclosure thing, but on a D minor. D minor, 3rd fret barred, these two notes. That's D minor. And then surrounded by those diminished. That's what was going on there. Just take it back a bit. There's those chords. Blues lick. That bit going from G minor 7. That's a really useful thing. 2-5-1. Yeah, that's a. Come to the end. Okay, so we come out of time there, and then we're going to finish the tune. I'm not sure how we do it. So we come down, and then we basically hit the A7 chord here. Just the, This is cool chord because you can slide it up, so you can go A, E, open G, C sharp, E, and then you can go 1 up fret, and on the 5th fret, out of time, and I think then again I do that Spanish effect. Yeah, I'll take it back. Out of time. There's the A7. Spanish flute. A Spanish. Then I go down to G13. Right, out of time, and then hit that chord, G13. G, F, B, E, A. And then Jimmy goes crazy over that. And then what happens? Okay, so then I go to take it down to D minor with the F and the bass there, that chord. So it goes, then a pause, G13, then do, 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 and I do some weird kind of classical thing. Something like that. Why don't we go here? Down a D minor. A pedal. Okay, finishing with a cadence. I know the name of this in classical music. It's called a tierce Picardy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but something like that. Basically means that you go from what should be a minor, but you end up in major. So, you know, good overcomes evil, which is a good thing. So you go and I'm going like this, which is the A7, G and C sharp. Instead of going to minor, I go da, da, to D major, and then we kind of go. You've heard those classical orchestras which go on forever, going like. So it's just that and a few notes. It's just that C sharp and G to D major, and then we finish in major. And of course, Jimmy hears it's D major and does a. There you go. This chord, F sharp in the bass, and then we tune down the strings, of course. Loosely. Okay, so what happens there is I go and finish on a D major, and then we go tune the bottom E string down to D, and I was kind of going just a kind of Jimi Hendrix hammer on there, and Jimmy's laughing, and then I do the harmonics on the 7th fret, which goes well over D, or it works over D, and then Jimmy goes, let's keep that one. So it is a keeper, and like I say, that's packed full of stuff. Tip of the iceberg really for burning ballads, and I'm excited for you to see this program. It's really awesome, and I hope you check it out. So I'll talk to you really soon, and take care.